Lyvation, ENT.
So I want to welcome all of our viewers back to another special edition of Lyvation Conversations. I'm DJ Strong, and as always, this episode is powered by 3AM Studios. You can check us out online, 3amstudios.biz, for all of your personal production needs. We introduce our resident author, record executive, and producer, the incomparable LA Jackson. LA, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Can you hear me?
Man, I hear you loud and clear, man.
Great.
It's good.
Great.
It's good to see you, man. Welcome back for season 2. We got a lot of things planned this year. And starting off the season, man, we got a very, very special guest that I'm pretty excited to talk to today. I'm gonna let you take it from here, LA.
I sure will. Hey, I'm very excited. The first time I heard about Judge Joe Brown, it was like when all these, shows, the daylight shows with so many different lawyers and judges on. And, I didn't really start taking those things seriously till I heard what came out of Judge Joe Brown's mouth. And I was on a show, my good friend, Don Jr., CEO, invited me to one of his weekly shows, and Judge Joe Brown was a special guest. And it's one thing when you see a celebrity or a heavyweight person in one context, but to see them in another context talking about a whole bunch of other stuff, man, that's really when I just went back with my mouth wide open, because Judge Joe Brown is serious. He knows about so many things besides law. It really struck a chord with me when he talked about music and a lot of other things. So I was really, really, impressed and honored to be in his presence on that radio show. And it really, really touches me. I'm very humbled to have the Honorable Judge Joe Brown on our show. So welcome, sir. The floor is yours.
Hey, let's give him a big round of applause.
Well, thank you. I'm here. Judges in the house, I guess you'd say. All right, what's hot with everybody today? What do you want to hear about? What shall we discuss?
Which way to go?
Well, Judge, first of all, I want to say, just thank you again for your time. We know how valuable your time is, and you just graced us with your presence today. We really appreciate that, and we really look forward to hearing some things that you have to say about what's going on in today's current events. Because I'm gonna get right to it, and time is of the essence. So one of the things that I personally wanted to ask you about, there's two kinds of people in the world. You have creators and you have destroyers, and we know that we're on the creative end personally, spiritually, emotionally, and as far as our character is concerned. So what steps can you share with our viewers out there to turn things around for 2020 so this could be the best year of their life?
Stay focused. Get your head together. Your head is not gotten together when you pay attention to a lot of foolishness. See, a lot of the foolishness you hear, it's because people have a vested interest in gaming you and a lot of other people. White supremacy is real, but a lot of people, that's all they talk about. And the people that listen to them too much, all they say is there's no point in trying because there's no hope. But they've been gaming white supremacy for years. They've got other people that range on the other side that I put in the enemy column. They're off into toxic masculinity because they're continuing something that started 50 years ago from some fools who hate what they are and hate what they want to be. And they don't like the idea that they're not normal. So there are problems. And if you don't like that, I don't really give a damn, It's my thing. If you want to find out who your enemy is, go down that list of people that you can talk about and go down to the ones where you say, I better watch what I say. Those are your enemies. If you want to call somebody a queer bastard, you know, you gotta, oh my God, Twitter will block you on that. That's your enemy. But they can call you the N-word, or you can call somebody Mexican a nasty something, or somebody nasty something from China or Japan or Russia or wherever the devil they are. But you are not supposed to say something about these people who just got maladjusted, who want you to understand that what reality is not really reality, because they've got a lot of faux nonsense to back it up. You know, the kind they talk about their 58 genders and all that bullshit. You know, that's who you got to go say, we got to put that down, and I'm trying to generate a backlash. 20-some years ago, I didn't give a damn, but I had to work with these fools for 15 years in a more low-down, vicious, backstabbing, treacherous, bullshit group of misfits who are ill. They're ailing, you know, up in the head. You'll never find. Now, I don't down somebody that just wants to be gay, but when these fools start taking it into a socio-economic, political thing, who the hell are they where they get what they're supposed to get because of the way they get their freak on in a bedroom? Crazy.
For you, Judge Joe Brown.
Yes, ma'am.
It's so nice to meet you.
Hi there.
How you doing? My name is Shy. I'm live in Atlanta. We're in the Blinky Tinky Studios. I want to thank you so much for joining us for Lyvation Conversation. Again, it's a privilege to be in your presence. I do share some of your views on the demasculation of Black men in America more stronger than ever right now. And I have a question for you. My question is, do you believe that it should be considered child abuse when Europeans adopt African?
I mean, Charlize Theron with her sick ass, yeah. They ought to lock that heifer up and revoke her visa and send her back to South Africa. And put her on one of those game reservations where she can go molest the elephants or something.
Right. And I agree with that. But my question was, and I think you already answered my question, but I was just going to say, do you think it's criminal or is it child abuse? Should family court step in when
yes, that is child abuse. It's trying to sexualize children. You're supposed to keep sex the hell away from kids until they get so they can legally consent. Now, not saying stuff doesn't happen, but when you start trying to sexualize a child, and this damn fool says, when one boy was 3 years old, he said he wanted to be a girl. Well, it happens all the time. You say, no, son, that's not what you do. You got to be a man. But see, that fool says he wants to be a girl, so she decided to make him a girl. Lying heifer is trying to sit there because she's scared of black men because her ass has been down in South Africa where they like to slit her throat, you know, or cut her head off, you know, because of what was going down there in the reaction to apartheid. She's scared of black men. So she actually said on one thing she wanted to do him a favor. So he was not going to have to deal with the evils of having to be a man in this violent world, which is crap. You see, that's wrong. What's the name? Oh, God. She did Monsters Ball. Was in John Wick. What's her name? The sister, little
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
She was so proud that her son, 6-year-old son, could walk around in high heels better than most girls. Damn fool, what's the matter with you? See, when I grew up, and see, anywhere you went, boy, act like a man. Boy, don't you do that. Men don't act like that. Honey, you better act like a man. Being a man's tough. You need a lot of practice. Man up, boy. Boy, don't you do that. You better not. Get yourself up, boy. Man doesn't cry off for something like that. You suck that up, or I'll give you something to cry about. See, this is where your mama, grandmama, aunts, your uncles, and your dads and your granddads talk to you. You went to a church picnic. Boy, you better stop that. Get up off that ground instead of going like you some kind of girl. You got on pink panties, boy. Now they don't want to talk about, oh, my son just loves pink panties. You know, like, what the hell is the matter with you?
You know what I like? Do you remember that scene from what's his name? What's his name was in it? he played Ray Charles, and every time he fell when he was going blind, his mother just left him be and let him bump around and find his own way.
Now, I see two sisters on here. Are you either one of you married?
I am. I'm not. I just had one more question about Dwayne.
The reason I was going to make an example, but go ahead,
Well, I was just going to, just one last thing. I'm sorry. I just want to ask you because I got you, and I don't ever know if I have this opportunity again. But I was just going to say about Dwayne Wade's son. When he brought his
punk ass, useless something.
Do you think
throw him, let him but try to fly something, convince his fool ass that he needs to go try his wings so he can fly and find his ass a cliff so he can jump off to quit doing more damage. And that punk ass Wade got named in Newsweek's 100 most influential people on the planet. They need to go take him someplace with his little dress wearing, he wants to call it kilt wearing self, so he can help his punk ass son be a punk.
Judge Joe Brown, thank you so much.
Let me say this. This isn't just a problem with black folks. See, there are two things impacting black folk now. One is old-time racism, and the other is this perversion that is trying to get rid of the family and emasculate everybody. Get you to punk out and don't know what a man is.